Song that is?
It sounds really familiar.
Must have been love, but it's over now. You don't know that song?
Roxette.
Yeah, that's Roxette.
Yeah.
My high five, Roxette. I like Roxette.
I do too. I like what we're doing today as well.
What's that going to be,
This
Richard?
one has been highly requested ever since you did.
Who are you?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
What is your name?
I'm very excited to get to this one.
Richard.
I'm sorry. We are Great Measures.
Welcome.
No, we're good. All right. Run it back.
I'm sorry. Ace Ventura. All right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. That's Judson.
Great measures.
Great Measures.
Great.
The greatest of measures.
Great measures.
I'm very excited about today's reaction.
Well, calm down. Calm down, Richard.
We're going to get your reaction to another video. And this is also another piece by Ren.
Okay.
Which you had
I like Ren.
You had an emotional reaction to Hi Ren.
Yeah. Well, kiss my ass. It was a good song.
It is. It's a good song. I'm not making fun.
A little bit.
I'm glad it was real. This one is called
Water. Drinking water. Water. People say I'm drunk, man.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
water.
People do say. There's probably been 30 comments. I would say. Is he drunk? LOL.
Not drunk. No.
I guess it's the Southern accent. I don't know. I guess it's people that aren't used to Southern accents.
Just like this.
Yeah, I mean, you are. Very natural. This is called, so this is a 3-part song. And it's
one long song?
one long, I can't explain it.
I guess I'm going to have to do that.
It's like
then.
3 songs in one. It's the best way I can describe it.
Doesn't help.
Maybe that'll make sense when it's over.
What are the titles of them all?
It's called The Tale of Jenny and Screech.
T-A-L-E or T-A-I-L?
T-A-L-E.
So not the derriere
Not the derrière.
of Jenny and Screech.
Not the rumpus.
Not the bouteille.
Not the
as they say
bouteille.
in France. The bouteille.
Yeah, this is The Tale of Jenny and Screech.
Okay. I won't make any Saved by the Bell jokes or anything.
I know, every time I hear Screech, that's where my mind goes.
I should get that out of my mind.
R.I.P.
Oh, that's right.
Dustin Diamond?
Yeah.
Isn't that his name?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. You're right. It's the T-A-L-E.
It is the
not
T-A-L-E.
the rumpus.
Right.
Well, this seems like it's going to be a more interesting song now because, it's a story.
Possibly. I hope you like it. Go for it.
I'm ready?
Yeah.
Proceed, Richard.
You proceed.
Thanks, bro. Ren.
Ren, The Tale of Jenny and Screech.
Love the guitar stuff.
Yeah.
The whole, I don't know how you could characterize that in a lot of ways, whether it be Italian or, some kind of Latin thing, or just classical.
Sure.
But I dig that about the dude. I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm waiting on you.
Man, after this video, dude. I'm proceeding, Richard.
Proceed, Judson.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Can I stop it here?
Sure. You stop it wherever you want to. This is you reacting. I mean, whatever.
This still looks like a Peaky Blinder. Let me just get that out of the way. So, dude's ripping a girl off. I like the whole, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks.
Yeah.
Pretty, that's ice cold, dude.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, you're doing it live, you know? Yeah. I don't have much right now.
Okay.
She's wearing high heels.
Yeah. You were talking about doing it live, like basically one take. That's something I learned in the comments of the High Ren video.
Yeah, I saw that.
He did it all in one take. It was like the fourth attempt or something, the third or fourth try. So
Right.
it's cool. It's very impressive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just live, but I mean, it's cool that way.
Yeah.
I like how you described Screech. Steel teeth and like, I think it said steel teeth. It's hard to catch some of the stuff and process it.
Or his teeth could bite through steel or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's hard to catch somebody, process it. Anyway.
Proceed, Judson.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. starts right at the end.
I love waltzes, man. I love waltzes. So anything that's like boom, bop, that, like that whole Italian,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll go back 10 seconds or something,
Okay.
as you want me to do.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
I mean, it's performance art. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like he's performing a musical poem. Mm-hmm. When people perform poetry, they do. Like when he pop, dot, dot, shoots a gun with it. People do stuff like that. It's performance art. I don't even know if I like that.
It's almost like calling it performance art diminishes it a little bit.
Well, the more I don't think as much goes on in performance art. Like you're just more using your movements.
Right.
This is more like a play.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting on a play, is what a monologue or a one man.
A tragedy so far.
Well, fuck yeah. Well, shoot yeah. Darn it, yeah. I don't know what I can say.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, It's a bloody play. Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Third part, here we come.
That little run that he did with his voice, that sounded like, to me, it just reminded me of that whole.
Sure. Yeah.
Which is a part of an opera.
I can hear that.
But I don't know. He hit a couple notes in there that were odd. Not that they were, like, not odd, like not what you'd normally hit if you're going to come down a scale in a minor key.
Yeah.
He kind of hit, like, some diminished notes in there. That's cool. I just felt maybe.
Sure.
This is like a 3-act play. This
Yeah.
is the third act.
Proceed, Judson.
Thanks, Richard.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
He does that in high ren, that like that's the devil sound that he's got going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously his same voice, but I mean, he kind of has that abrasiveness when he does the devil. But that wasn't the same chords, I don't think, that he did in high ren, but still, that whenever he brings the devil, that's cool. I just think that's cool.
Yeah, I agree. Proceed, Judson.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
They were related?
They were related.
That's a cool way to put together a story, though, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's totally Christopher Nolan-esque.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
3-act play, sounds like to me. And it's just a monologue. The dude just did a 1-act play.
It makes me think of Wes Anderson. Do you know Wes Anderson?
Yeah, I know who Wes Anderson
Grand
is.
Budapest
I
Hotel.
know who Wes Anderson is.
Okay.
Rushmore.
It just reminds me of those.
The Royal
kinda
Tenenbaums.
pieced up, yeah. Pieced up and then.
Yeah. But, I mean, he delivers the blow, like. It's a sad story of both of them, you know?
Sure.
I didn't know what to expect in that sense. He drops the twins thing on you, and it's like, whew.
It all kind of goes back.
Yeah. I mean, one, yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I like when he sings.
Yeah.
When he sings, even Celine can't do this with her voice, I don't think. But like when he trails off, you know, it's like, whoa, and like he did a little blues thing at the end of the second one.
Yeah.
When he sings, he adds so much to it. I like that spoken word poetry to me.
He's incredible.
I can't even call it rap or hip hop or anything when he does it like that.
Yeah.
For me.
Right.
So it's more spoken word thing. And I dig that. I think when he goes into as if somebody were to be saying it, like when he's like, you know, you B-word off effing this and that. That's how it would be said on the street.
Right.
And I like that he goes into that character But I get more moved by what he's telling the story. I am not saying one way or the other is any worse. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
I think that when he's telling the story and he's painting the picture, and he's painting the picture with the characters as well.
Right.
I dig it. But when he sings, it's like sometimes when he's mentioning a bad part or he's mentioning a sad part and he sings it. Sinatra used to do that. Like, my favorite song in the world is a Sinatra song, and at the end of it, he's singing something about the lonely. And he's saying this is where only the lonely know. And when he sings "No," he's like almost crying, like his voice is shaking. And when he sings something sad, he's like, he gives it as if it's a sad sound in his voice when he sings it, like it's whoa, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Makes sense.
And whenever he does it's a horn sound at the beginning of the first one when he's. But then I love how he starts to play and he'll do the singing, you know,
Right.
not the melody that he does.
Yeah.
But he does that. He does it at the beginning of each one of them. Well, not at the beginning of the third one, but he introduces the song that way, and it's never a melody that he really returns to. It's just like the overture or something, or the introductory overture. I made that one up, but sounds good. But it's just like, you know, listen. It's like I don't know, if there were just people walking around and he just had his guitar and he did that, people would be like, and they'd come over. It's like it's like a call to arms or a call to listen type thing. And the third one is just dope with the singing up into the stairwell.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they had to have planned all that out.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of reverb in the very beginning of it, which I was wondering if they're doing it live, how are they getting that reverb? But it has to be the room. And then when he stands, has to be a spot that he's standing in the square on the floor going down the hall, how that reverb kind of sounds like it gets more. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But the whole, I don't know, it adds to, for me it adds to the fact that, because at that point she's talking to herself she's in her mind. That's when the devil comes through the door talking to her. So it's this echo and like, I don't know, it just adds to the idea of the place that he's relaying the story from.
Right.
Inside of her mind, inside of her heart, wherever her internal juska is. So, which means the internal narration, Jouska, word for you. Yeah, I could go on and on about this, about how obviously being outside, the noises that you hear on the street, if something like that were to go, I don't know if you've ever been mugged or ever had like a situation like that. That's the stuff that you hear, and you hear it, but it's almost it's a different kind of noise that you hear. Like it becomes something that you're trying to latch onto in hopes that it can help you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's cool that he allows those noises, and then the echo in a street like that. You know, it makes you feel, if somebody corners you, you know, those walls and the noise is just, and if somebody's talking to you in that way, their voice is bigger because it's echoing. So he does well to paint the picture with all those things. I saw that his guitar was plugged up. So I would kind of be curious to know what was recording his voice, if there's a microphone on the guitar, because he hit his chest a couple times.
Yeah.
He did things that you wouldn't be able to do if you had a microphone like this one.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Ren's incredible.
Yeah.
He is incredibly talented, creative.
But he's got with what he does there, that's a set formula with the guitar and the vocal. It all sounds the same in the sense that it's him. It's him. He does the whole, you know. Or So you know it's him.
Right.
He does all the classical guitar kind of stuff. And of course he was doing what do we call that?
Tapping.
It's just tapping.
Hammer-ons and pull-offs.
I know what hammer-ons and pull-offs, but you can do that with this hand.
Yeah.
That.
That's tapping.
Well, he was certainly tapping it. He was tapping that tail.
Well, on that note,
Well, they can't end it on that note. They can't end it on that note.
I am glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'd have to listen to all that again. That was a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot to take.
I'd like to listen to each individual one, and now that I'm able to, or allowed to, cut it up and, there's got to be other parallels that he's drawing, foreshadowing that he's doing.
That you might not have caught that time.
No, and the first one especially.
Right.
I'd like to hear in the first one their encounter. Just some of the descriptions of them, maybe. There had to be. They're twins. Mm-hmm. They died one street over from each other. So he has to have some other parallels. I mean, they're parallel to one another, basically. Right. He even mentions that. Not that they're parallel, but that they're lying on the street as they were. I mean, so there's got to be some other connections that I'd say lyrical, but textual connections, I guess. Like I said, foreshadowing some other. I don't know. I'd like to check it out again. Yeah, cool.
More in.
Whenever
that time comes.
More in.
I don't know where to go from there. We'll let the comments decide.
We could go to the next galaxy, bro. We're on our way. Where do we go from here?
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard.
Great Measures.
That's Judson. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.